Well, the next few pages are for you just to read. If you're not familiar with Southern Baptist, what is First Baptist? First Baptist is an autonomous, independent church. We're independent Baptists. Dr. John Sullivan, who was our executive director, made that statement. He said all 4,000 Florida Baptist churches are independent Baptist churches. But we choose to cooperate. We choose to cooperate through the cooperative program, in our missions giving, and through our state. And so it's a choice. Jacksonville, which is where our headquarters is, does not tell us what Sunday school material to use. They don't tell me what to preach. They don't tell us we do Awana or what we do. We choose what we do. And we set our own guidelines. Now, if we doctrinally get way out of line, then they may disfellowship us. Say, hey, you're not in line with us. I mean, if you start doing things that are not doctrinally or scripturally correct, and thankfully, that rarely happens in our denomination or our convention, but it has in some others. But you'll see all the things that who we are. Because you see, just as I believe it's important that we're obedient and giving the tithe, First Baptist tithes. You say, well, what do you mean by that? There's the cooperative program. And 10 cents out of every dollar we receive, we give to the cooperative program. It goes to Jacksonville. And the Florida Baptist Convention is the only convention that actually gives more to national missions projects than they keep back here in the state. Most of them do 60% in the state, 40% outside the state. 51%, or 51 cents out of every dollar we send goes to Nashville, and then it goes to the International Mission Board. It goes to the North American Mission Board. It goes to our seminaries. It helps fund, some of our universities and Baptist schools. I mean, that's what it does. And our orphanages and all. And then Florida keeps 49 cents out of that dollar, and that goes to the Baptist College of Florida. It goes to the Florida Baptist Children's Home. You realize our children's home, you've heard me talk about it, there's not another state that has a children's home ministry like we have. It's international. It's international. And also Florida Baptists do ministry in Haiti and Cuba, where the North American Mission Board's not even there. We're the ones who are doing foreign missions there. We also do home missions in West Virginia, Indiana, Nevada. We have partnerships with those states. And so we help fund their churches, and we help get pastors that are just trying to get by on nothing. We come in and give them something to help them have enough to get by. Those are all things that we do through our giving. And I believe that, if we're going to ask our people to tithe, we as a church ought to tithe. Now, actually, we give about 18 or 19% to missions. About almost 20% of what we take in goes to missions when you consider all the organizations we support. But we definitely give at least the tithe every week to the cooperative program. And you see how that works there. If you get through all the Southern Baptists, the cooperative program supports local ministries, the salaries there, and those who serve us in Jacksonville and across the state, our literature. They actually sold a very big building and just downsized. And when they sold that building, they were able to write a check for over $1 million to the mission board to use for missions, because it was profit made off that old building. And when they downsized, they took all that was left over and gave it to the cooperative program, gave it to missions. And what we do is, you see, evangelism, church planting, partnership, migrant, all of those are the ministries that we support here in our state. And then also through our Southern Baptist, our agencies, commissions, seminaries, North American Mission Board, International Mission Board. And actually, when you look at how much is used administratively, it's like less than 2 cents out of every dollar is used administratively. The rest of it goes to missions and to supporting, our seminaries, making education affordable. I mean, you try going to Duke University or Emory University for their master's degree in theology, and you're going to pay thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm not sure what the cost is now in New Orleans. $1,000 class. When I went to seminary, it was $250 a semester. $250 a semester. And at that time, if you were in a regular college or university, it was about $1,500. About $1,500. And so the cooperative program, through our giving, it keeps the education costs down for our pastoral students that are preparing for the ministry. So we're big on the cooperative program, and a lot of people say, I'm not sure what it is. Well, that's why we spell it out for you there. And then you see that last page, Right Now Media. This is something that we provide all of our membership. You can call the church office, or you can email. Right there it says tgoble@fbcdatecity.org. If you just email Tanya and request an invitation, she will set you up to where you can be added to our Right Now Media program. And the Right Now Media, I don't know if have y'all familiar with that? If you got kids or grandkids, I mean, Veggie Tales, all the good Christian cartoons and stuff, they have got thousands of videos. But also there's people like David Platt, Francis Chan, and other great Bible teachers that you can go on there and you can actually take a small group class in your home. I mean, take a Bible study in your home. And you know, you can search and say, well, I want one on marriage, or I want one on being, you know, men, or for ladies, and you know, whatever topic you're interested in. It'll pull up all these studies, you know, Bible studies, and there's some of them are 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or 6, 8 lessons, and there's even a study guide that you can download and print out if you want to, and you can do that free, because we as a church, through your regular giving, we pay that subscription. It's about, I think, about $2,500 a year that we pay to Right Now Media, but that allows all of you to be able to access that to help you in your spiritual growth. But we also use a lot of those classes that we teach on Wednesday nights, we get from Right Now Media. So it's free material. Not actually free. We already paid for it. But you know, if you're not going to find it any cheaper than, you know, a simple cost like that. And that is free to every church member. All you have to do is just email Tanya and say, hey, send me the login information, and she will add you and give you the information that you'll then just be able to sign up and then access it whenever you want to. It's even an app on your phone. Right Now Media has an app. So you can put it on your smartphone, and you can pull it right up, and you can look at some of the videos wherever you're at, wherever you're going. So that's, you know, an important thing. But we think membership's important enough that we at least share with you who we are and what we believe. I mean, you don't have to walk an aisle. You know, you say, well, I thought the Bible says He calls you publicly. Well, we still have a public invitation because we want people to always have that opportunity. But once you go through the membership class, if you're ready to just commit, all you have to do is fill out that card. And if you're a member of another church, we will write that church and let them know that you have requested to come, so they won't think that you've turned into a heathen and you've fallen off the end of the world and you're just, you know, not going to church anymore. But we'll let them know, because if it's another Baptist church, I know like y'all said where y'all been attending, they will never take you off the roll until somebody tells them. And because that's what Baptists do. So if you would like to do that, you know, we'll be glad to write them, so you would be coming by letter. If you've been saved and you've been immersed and, you know, but you know, your membership's not, you don't even know where your membership is, just say, I'm coming by statement. And I'm telling you that I've been saved, and I've trusted Christ, and I've been baptized, and I know my baptism followed my salvation. And if you've done that, that's all you got to do. That's it. We try to make it as simple as possible, but we want to make sure everybody gets all the information.